And he, referring to Jesus, spake a parable unto them, unto the disciples, to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. That men have to always pray and not to lose heart. Saying, Jesus said, there was in a city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded men. So there was a judge who did not fear God or cared about people. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me from mine adversary. So there was a widow in the city that comes up to this judge, to this selfish judge, and she says to him, protect me from my enemies. And he would not for a while, which means that the widow was persistent. She kept on going to this judge and pleading with him to protect her from her enemies, and the judge would not. But afterward, he said within himself, but after some time, the judge said within himself, though I fear not God, nor regard men, though I do not fear God or care about people, yet because this widow troubled me, but this widow is troubling me, the judge is thinking of himself, and kind of like annoying me with her pleading and begging, I will avenge her. I'm going to protect her against her enemies, lest by her continual coming she weary me. Because she keeps continuing to be persistent and wearing me out with her pleas and begging and kind of like annoying me. So I'm going to go ahead and protect her because of that. And the Lord said, and Jesus said to the disciples, hear what the unjust judge saith. Listen to the unrighteous judge says, and shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? In verse 7, Jesus says that this judge, now this unrighteous judge, is saying that will not God protect his own elect, his own people who cry day and night to him, meaning that they are persistent with prayers, though he bear long with them, though they may think that God is taking too long to answer their prayers. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. The judge, the unrighteous judge says, I tell you that God will protect his elect speedily, right away. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? Nevertheless, when Christ comes back, will he find faith on the earth? So in verse 7 and 8, Jesus is saying that if an unrighteous and selfish judge is doing something to protect this woman due to her being so persistent with this judge, going to him and pleading with him and begging him to protect her, and this judge is finally granting her request because he's annoyed by her persistence, her prayers. What makes you think God is going to do to his elect, to his people, when they pray to him over and over and over, even though they may think that God is taking a long time to answer their prayers? Of course, God is going to grant their request and answer their prayers. So in these verses, Jesus is emphasizing the power of prayer, the power of persistence, the power of faith in the Lord, in Jesus,